Good morning, guys. I wanted to share with you here my setup for special effects makeup lesson that we have going on today. So here I have the tables. The students will be set up in groups of 6. So 2 tables this way, 1 table that direction. I went ahead and took some construction paper. I want to show you here in the closet our construction paper that we have. We get this from warehouse store the school orders from, and so we have all colors available. That way anytime we need to do a project or some kind of decoration or setup, we have colors available. I leave the scissors on top, easy for students to come and cut. I'm going to say a good amount of the time we cover our tables up like so. So either I send them across the hall or I just put one here, so that way when the students come in I say cover your table, or it's on the board, and then they know to cover their tables. Okay, because it's a T shape here, I just cut this square out just to make it to where it doesn't drive me nuts. Here on the table we have the setup that the students are going to be using. I typically will have one setup done, and then the students will grab what they need. So here on the side counter we have all of the things, all the disposables or consumables, and then of course we have the product. The product I will pour out because I want to make sure that they don't take too much, especially of the latex, because it is kind of expensive and they are not that great on portion controlling just yet. Alright, so here on the table setup we have a piece of foil as their work area space. So they'll work over the foil, very easy, just roll it up and throw it away when you're done. Paper towel, we've got some Q-tips, sponges, styrofoam cup with some water, and a little Dixie cup without a lid. This is going to have the latex in it. Today we are going to be doing the back of the hand and an exposed back of the hand. So we're going to lay down some latex, and we're laying down these perm picks here as if they were the 4 bones exposed on the back of our hand. We're going to lay toilet paper and latex over that. Then we're going to use some alcohol with some brushes. I would not use good brushes on latex because it ruins them. But they'll have some alcohol in another little cup like so, and they'll dip their brushes in the alcohol, and then they're going to dip into all of these or any one of these makeup palettes that we have here. A lot of these are new palettes that we've gotten, and they are awesome. You guys have probably seen some tutorials on YouTube. Those are the brands, and that is the kind of colors that people use for special effects makeup. So the only thing I would say is that it does have to be, this came with some of the makeup, but I would say that it does have to be the highest percentage of alcohol that you can find. Lower percentages does not work. Alright, so we're ready for the lesson to start, just waiting on the kiddos to get here. Another thing is I do keep a little trash bin at the table so that way they can throw their trash away as they go along. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on to the tutorial. Alright, so let's get started with what's on your table. You have a piece of foil. You're going to work over the piece of foil. You have a little, maybe 2 to 3 squares of really cheap toilet paper. So while I'm telling you what all is on your tabletop, go ahead and take the toilet paper, if it's 2, it's fine, and just tear it into small pieces. Just chunky little pieces, and you can leave it on the corner. Be careful, because when you breathe too hard or laugh, it kind of flows everywhere. We're going to be working with Q-tips today. In the middle of your tables, between you and your partner, there are some Q-tips and sponges. So you need a couple Q-tips and a sponge. In front of you, you have 2 little cups. 1 cup that has the gooey, smelly stuff. That is liquid latex. Is anybody allergic to latex balloons around here? No? Okay, you would know if you are. And then in the other cup is alcohol. It's not drinking alcohol. It's rubbing alcohol, like when you cut yourself or something of the sort. Okay. We don't mix the 2. They don't do well together. But it kind of like turns into like cottage cheese a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of want to see that, but I don't want to mess up.
At the end, we can try it.
Oh, yes.
All right, so the alcohol is used for our brushes and our makeup palettes. So in the middle of the table, we have tons of these makeup palettes. If I were just to take my brush over the makeup, nothing happens. But if I took water over the makeup, still nothing happens. If I take alcohol over the makeup, then it picks it up. It's alcohol activated. If you ever see makeup tutorials on YouTube, the Illustrator brand, that's the one that they buy. All right, so you'll be using big brushes and then small brushes. So those are the palettes, and there's different colors, so you guys can share all the different palettes. When you're doing some kind of special effect makeup on your hand, like a wound, there's light red, dark red, black, purple, green if there's an infection, things of the sort. So you want to layer your makeup on, okay? All right, I'm also going to be passing around some scab blood. Scab blood for you guys is going to be the very last step, and it's gooey, it's sticky, gets everywhere, and stains your clothing. So if you have a cell phone, go ahead and take your cell phone out, put it to the side. Be careful not to get it dirty or anything, but do have it ready so when you're ready to take your picture, snap your picture, okay? Just don't touch your phone with the gooey blood on your hand because it'll stain it red.
Is it real blood?
No, it's like sugar.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, well, like if they like.
That would be weird, huh?
Oh yeah. Okay.
That would be someone's weird.
Do you post this on YouTube though?
Yes. Yeah, I'll put my channel up on the board in a minute. All
You
right.
gotta go subscribe.
And then we have these here picks. These are perm picks that we're going to be using to represent our bones. Now take your hand like this. Now the back of my hand is colored because I've been doing this all day and the blue wouldn't come off of my hand. But we do have our bones that go this way, so the head of the pick is going to be at our knuckle. Okay? But go ahead and take your little cup of liquid latex and put it on your foil. Yep, the white one.
I was just gonna make it stick.
Yeah, that's going to make it sticky. So dip your Q-tip into your liquid latex, and you're going to apply some liquid latex on one knuckle, and then put your little pick down. Then apply some more latex. Latex in thin layers
really
dries
sticky.
really fast. It dries really fast, so you got to work fast.
Oh wow, it really does.
Super, super fast, yes.
I'm not putting on. I don't think I'm putting enough.
Probably not enough. Yes, sir. Put a little bit more. Once you put your picks on, you can lay your hand flat if you choose.
It doesn't really work. Let me just.
So that way, it doesn't move around much. So once your hand is flat, you can work off of here.
Okay, that
Now, do you know kind of like when you're picking your nose and you got like a little wet booger and you're like, oops, it's wet, and you kind of do this motion to get it off your finger? Okay, well, latex is the same way. When you touch the latex and it gets on your finger, if you rub like the little booger roly-poly, it'll come right off, okay? Anytime they use latex, it smells like dead fish, so you want to make sure to wash your hands really, really good afterwards. Latex does not come off of hair or clothing.
Nice.
So now get a new Q-tip. Nice and fresh. You're going to dip your Q-tip into, it's okay, keep working. You're going to dip your Q-tip into your latex, and then you're going to add latex all the way around the back of your hand and in between. If the latex, the new latex, sticks to the old latex, it's okay, just pull. Add latex around your knuckles.
So put latex all around your.
All over, yep. You want to cover the whole section white. There's a spot where you can see skin, cover it up. Now with latex, you want to work in layers and thin layers. So you want to add a thin layer and it dries, and then add another layer that's thin and then it dries. If your Q-tip has dried up latex, you can grab a new Q-tip. Make sure you add latex over the, put a little bit more latex at the tip. Yeah,
Oh wait, it's sticking. Oh no, that was not supposed to happen.
that's okay. Get you another Q-tip.
Wait, can I just use the back of this one?
You can. Okay, so adding a nice thin layer of latex, and it's going to stick. Now we're going to take our hand. That's kind of a strong smell. You're going to take your hand and you're going to wave it around. While you're waving your hand around, you know, make sure you got some latex all the way around. Okay. There you go. You're going to take little bits of the tissue and you're just going to crumble them around the outside of your back of your hand.
I'm majorly behind.
It's okay, you're fine. I'm just going ahead, so some are ahead and some are behind, but you're good. It's gonna take a long time to dry, so you're good. Once you have latex and stuff on your hand, keep your hand nice and straight, or don't move it, so that way it does not move the little sticks.
So like this?
Crumble up the toilet paper and then push it down. Now it's got to be like the cheapest kind of toilet paper you can find, typically the ones you find in school or at the dollar store. And you want to put some toilet paper all the way around, and you want to tap it down with your fingers.
So weird. I think is that good?
That is good. Have you ever seen a movie, and in the movie the person is, what's that one movie where the guy, half of his face is all burnt? That superhero with the, no, not Spider-Man, but what's his costume is black, what's his?
That's not
No.
His fat half of his
He's
face
a
is burnt?
Batman. Yeah, and his face is burnt. The Two-Face? Is it Two-Face?
Yeah, it's Two-Face.
Two-Face?
He's a bad guy.
Or what? I don't know. I don't watch all that. But so yeah, you saw the movie where his face was all burnt. Excuse me. Well, in that stage special effect makeup, they use a technique like this. Okay, to create that, you use this technique. So
Should I put that on his face?
yeah.
Oh, he
Well, they probably use like more professional products, not like toilet paper, but you can create that look with this. So put the toilet paper all the way around, and then you're gonna tap with your finger to push it. That's good, to push it around. You'll put some toilet paper right here, look, on the edge. So in a little bit, it looks like you ripped the skin off the back of your hand. So push down on the toilet paper just to get it pushed in there. And then what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take the back of our sponge. Okay, yep. We're gonna hold the sponge like this. We're going to dip our sponge into our liquid latex, and we're gonna tap over the toilet paper and push it down. Tap, tap, tap. Section by section, pick up some latex and tap. If you've got a chunk of toilet paper that's just really thick, you're just gonna have to add extra latex.
I'm still on the toilet paper.
It's okay, you keep working. Okay, and so you're just adding latex over.
So bad. Yeah,
Yes,
it really
it
feels
smells
weird
really
on my
bad.
hand.
Wait till you pull it off.
Okay, so now we get the sponge and dip it in the latex, and we go over the toilet paper.
Yep. And you want to tap, tap, tap. So what you're going to do when you're ready to dry the paint, you're going to take your brush. I've already used this, so it's got paint color on it. And I'm going to take my pigment, my makeup, and I'm going to dip in my, keep drying. Not yet. Keep going. Keep drying. You're going to dip your alcohol into your little palette, your color. Load your brush back and forth. Push in on it. And then you can start painting.
Oh, it really,
Now, if you do a thick layer...
It really starts smelling now.
Oh, wait. Before y'all put your paint on, you know what I forgot? I forgot to make the holes. In between each of the bones, take it and carefully, without hurting yourself, pick up the latex and make a hole like this. Like, watch, like that. And then, like, your skin's, like, peeling off.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's okay. You can still peel it off.
Oh, wait, but I think it's like peeling.
Yeah, peel it. Yeah, like that. It's okay. Just pick it off like that.
Oh, but like
Just
this
like
is
that.
coming. I'm like that. Ah!
Just like that. Just like that is fine. Just like that, because you're going to rip the whole thing off. You're going to rip the whole thing off. Just like that is fine. Yeah, like that is fine. Just looks like that piece of their skin's coming off. So you want to do your holes, but once the paint is dry, you can always pull the holes open.
And just paint it?
Yep, and then you're going to paint over it once you're ready to paint. The latex sticks on itself, so you definitely are able to come in and create a cool, like, pulled back skin effect.
Wait, so we can start painting?
You can start painting. And when you're doing any kind of wounds, there's all kinds of different shades, even if it's just blood, different kinds of colors of red. So you want to make sure to add different kinds of colors.
Okay. I'll do black.
There's a napkin on your paper, on your tabletop that you can use to wipe your brush if you need to.
Sounds like black. I didn't get any cool colors really, so I'm just doing another palette.
Yeah, there's tons of palettes. Here, you can use this one too. You can share. There's also this Bloody 5, and these are the different colors of blood that y'all can use as well.
Oh, mine looks like actual, like, meat of the skin.
It's pretty light pink.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like,
You can also do like zombie-like. You see this here, these colors together. It's the dark orange and the dark blue. You can
That's
make
nasty.
purple, and you can make, just try different colors, especially when you get a brand new makeup set. You always want to see what all your colors do for you.
this
And
is a
yeah,
good color right here.
I like the color right here.
Wait, so every kid that was in this class today is gonna be on YouTube?
no, just you guys.
We're awesome.
I'm gonna add some brown.
Let's see what other color I want to add. Once you're happy with your pigments of choice,
Guy, almost happy with my
then you're gonna add the blood.
Oh,
The
no,
blood is
that's
gonna go in the
that's my
in-betweens.
favorite part.
Okay, so you can make it look all kinds of crazy. So now add counteract, and you can add purple or blue or brown. So when you wash your hand to take it all off, you gotta use alcohol to take off the color off of your hand, because it's alcohol activated. I'm not rushing you guys, just taking on to the next step, so you guys keep working. I'm gonna come around and give y'all some of the scab blood. Once you get it, you're gonna put the scab blood on the holes that you created on your hand.
I think I'm ready for the
I
scab.
think you're ready for the scab blood? All right. And you can smear in, looks good. You can smear in the scab blood. There doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can use a Q-tip. If you use a brush with the scab blood, you have to make sure it's a cheapy brush. Sometimes it's really hard to clean, and you just kind of want to throw it away.
What would be a cheapy? Oh, this is a cheapy brush, right?
Yeah, those are the cheapy brushes.
No.
No, those are the expensive. And so there you have it. There's your exposed back of the hand. Yeah. Just all the different colors that you guys can use. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, so from our summer camp, CT summer camp participants, we have Cole, Brisa, Isaiah,
Logan?
and Logan. Any of you guys have a YouTube channel?
No.
You do? What is yours? What's your name? Reflex_13. Alright guys, show them some love, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Alright, so we have Cole here. Cole, what are you working on?
My hand.
Yeah,
It looks really weird.
looks good.
And it looks-
killed this off.
yeah, I can't wait for that.
And then we have Brisa over here. Brisa, what you doing over there?
My hand.
And
I feel like mine's like back of the hand. Oh, I didn't even know. Really?
so what are those white things?
The bones.
Yeah, the bones. It's good.
Yeah, we broke our hands for this.
I couldn't see. I was like, what's white on here? And I was like, oh yeah, the bones.
Let's see, Isaiah, how you doing over here?
Good.
Good. What you working on? What's that gooey stuff you're putting on there?
Blood.
Blood. Is that
Scab
real
blood.
blood? Is that real?
No. Yes, it's my blood.
your bud? That's right.
I can see him.
All right, and who we have over here?
Logan.
Logan. Hey, Logan, what you working on?
My exposed
Oh,
back
this
of the
is really
hand.
sticky because I
Explode
can't
the
drop
back
the
of
book.
the hand.
Yep.
Nice. So what's that stuff that you put on your hand first? That right there.
Liquid latex.
Good latex. Nice. All right. So there we have it.